Hello, my friend. Yes, it's Nick Cranky again, licensed loan officer with the Washington State Department of Financial Institutions, and doing time at TriStar Finance in Bellevue. And today, of course, well, you remember me. I'm the you called my sign. So I'm kind of today going to give you an overview of this loan program, some of the benefits and things of it. Now, obviously, it's 100% financing, no down payment, which by itself is great. You know, flexible underwriting, consideration given to compensating factors including acceptable credit scores, job stability, low or no payment shock. So what that means is, say you have a credit score over 660, which is a compensating factor, but your debt to income ratio is a little high. Well, they'll give you a debt ratio waiver because of that in most cases. Um, or if you have over 660 credit score, you do not need to verify your rental history. There's a few other things like that. We'll get into that in another upcoming email video. Now, properties, generally it serves towns of 10,000 or less. It depends because they go off the census data, so there's some areas that are really seem to be a lot busier than that, but that's why we have the maps and we have specific address lookups. Simplified two-tier income limit. So what that means is, depending on the county you're buying the house in and the number of people in your household, you cannot make above a certain amount of money to qualify for this program because they figure, hey, if you make more than this, you can afford a down payment. So say like King Snohomish County, up to 4 people, you could household income 93,450. If you're 5 to 8, 123,350. If you're more than 8, it's actually higher. But anyhow, this kind of gives you the scoop about that. Loan to value ratio up to 102% when the guarantee fee is financed into the loan. It does have a one-time upfront guarantee fee of 2% in lieu of mortgage insurance. So you don't have to pay that up front. You can, or the seller can, or whatever, but it's financed into the loan, similar to like FHA and things. And now another thing is it has a monthly fee that's it's a 0.4% factor, which let me just kind of give you an example. I'll go into this in another video. It's over 4 times less than, well, more than 3 times less than USDA, because FHA, because FHA's factor is 1.35% on 3.5% down payment. So this is 0 down and 0.4. But again, I'll go into that in a different video, so it'll kind of make dollars and cents. Now, here's a really cool thing about USDA. Loan can include closing costs and repairs with acceptable loan to value ratios. So what that means is if you buy a house for $200,000 but it appraises for $215,000, well, you have $15,000 since you're buying it for $200,000 and it appraises for $215,000. You have $15,000 that you can use to cover closing costs, to do repairs. Really cool. Really, really cool. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer with this. However, there are limitations as far as owning other properties and things like that. So here's just some blah 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 stuff. Now there's no loan limits, like with FHA or conforming. It's just strictly based on your loan to value limits and your debt ratio. And how your approval first starts is they have an automated approval system called GUS, and it'll give us what's called an approve accept, and sometimes if it's not as good, it might give us a refer caution or what have you. And then that tells us what to do before it goes to the 2 human underwriters. This is not really interesting stuff. So anyhow, yeah. 425-202-5655. That's a little overview of the program, and give me a call. I'm here to help. Thanks.